this is the car that Jay Leno really loved, you know, but you can see why. Back in 1965, you saw something like this. This is like an ultra-modern spaceship. Buick Riviera Wildcat 440. Well, it's you know, I don't know what the cubic inches on this engine are. They call it a 445. It goes by the torque. Oh, it's a 401. There it is, 401. Buick usually put the torque on there. 11 miles to the gallon, man. That's really what they used to get back then. Only personal luxury car built by General Motors in 1965. 65 was the last year of this Buick Riviera style. So, you know, Buick Riviera and Thunderbird were like in a league of themselves, man. And I guess the Pontiac Grand Prix too. You see, there's a big speaker in the back between the seats. And you know, this was like considered really super modern touch. Because normally cars had a bench back seat, like the Thunderbird had it like this too, with you know, the buckets in the back seat, more or less like two individual seats. Console. But nobody liked the console when you're taking your girlfriend out. Nobody liked that garbage. You know, damn stupid console. They don't want to borrow your car, you know. So. Nobody liked the console for that, unless it was a real small console. Oh, it's got a little blue pinstriping on there, wire wheels. Those are covers, I think. Yeah, but they're nice. Look like the knockoffs design. But this was a car that was way ahead of its time. Actually, a few of the cars actually back then, like the Riviera. I mean, it's not just a Riviera, but the Grand Prix, another one. You know, but these are more money than the Chevys, quite a bit more, and that's why they weren't bought. You know, sometimes you could buy practically two cars for the price of this one. That's why not a lot of them are around. It's like, what can you afford? You got to figure a house wasn't that much. I don't know what a house was in '65, but I know like in the late '50s you could buy a house for 10 grand, no problems. And I guess even depending on where you are, you could probably buy a house for half as much, almost. This would pay for almost half a house, so depending on where you are back then. So that's why there weren't too many of them were sold. But this thing was, you could tell people were a lot more alive back then, where they would, you know, people were more like entrepreneurs to try something different. They'd really get out there and do something that wasn't done before, and this is like a classic example of that. Today, everything's pretty much the same.